motorcycle, or boat.
Hey everybody, this is Radical Dan.
Consider protecting your
I bought a Harbor Freight 45-watt solar panel today, and I'll be damned if I didn't get home and it started raining and the sun hasn't been out since. But anyway, I got it all hooked up, and it comes with this little charge controller. I was just trying a little experiment on my front porch here. Got an old car battery right there. See, it shows the voltage in the battery. It's like 12.3. But right now, I've got one of my old they're UPCs or UPSs, whatever, Universal Backup Supply. It's for a computer. Like when your power goes down, you know, it keeps your computer powered up so you can shut everything down and everything. Well, I got them at Goodwill because when they go bad, you know, people just throw them out instead of, you know, replacing the battery. It costs too much. So I got one of those and I rewired it, and that's running about 275 watts. So I got it hooked up to the battery. And then just to check it out, I've got radio plugged into it, listening to a local baseball game. But then also I've got the fountain out there. The fountain's running off of it too. And that 12.3 volts has been sitting like that for 20 minutes. So it ain't hardly taking no power out of that at all. But it came with a couple lights too. These little 12-volt fluorescent lights, which are kind of cool. You turn them on right there, and it's just 12 volts. So you could like plug it into a cigarette lighter or whatever like that, but it's a little fluorescent light bulb. And it comes with two of them with the kit. It comes with the 3 panels, the charge controller, and 2 of these lights, and then of course the wiring and all that stuff. And then there's the
Travis Smith pitching for the Indians. He gets that one in there for sure.
There's the, I don't know, this I guess the frame used to be made out of metal. I think my uncle's got one, and it was like made out of aluminum, and I've heard a lot of complaints about it. So now what they do, they put PVC pipe. I'm like, I don't know if that's much better, but anyway. Yeah, 3 panels right there. It's only 45 watts. It's 15 watts a piece. I mean, you're not going to run your refrigerator and shit off of it, but I mean, this would be perfect for like a camper. You know, if you got a camper or something like that, and you're just running, you know, like a radio and some lights, and you know, maybe charging up your cell phones and your little laptop, and you know, maybe a fan or something like that. But the cool thing is, it's got a USB outlet right here. You know, to plug like your cell phone charger in, whatever. And it's got these different, like 3, a 6, and a 12. These are 2 12s right here. But you know, for different, and the universal little plug that plugs into it, and it's got a bunch of different. You can pick whatever outlet you want to plug it into, whatever. But then there's a 12-volt female for an inverter, like those little ones you put in your car. You know, like the 100-watt inverters or whatever. You can actually plug a cigarette lighter thing right into there. And then, of course, this is a 12-volt output also. But you can see I turned the light off, and the radio and the pump's still on, and it's still at 12.3. So that's pretty wild. But yeah, like I said, that's just one of those old. And here's a smaller one right here. It was a Internet Office, a UPS, which is Universal Power Source. And what I did basically is I take the cord off of it, and where the battery goes, you know, you pull the leads out, and then when you plug a battery into this, it makes it live, and then you can turn it on and it'll run. And this one I checked is only 180 watts. I got a bigger one out in the garage that I bought, and I think it's 450 watts, something like that. But I mean, instead of throwing them out, you know, I mean, shit, it's a cheap inverter. I mean, I know you can go to the store and buy, you know, a 400 watt for like, you know, what, 40, 50 bucks or whatever. But still, you know, this cost me like, what, 3 bucks? You know, and maybe an hour's worth of time. You know, and plus I'm keeping it from going into the landfill. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but anyway, because see, that's where I had everything plugged in. There's nothing plugged in there. It's all right here. So I got the radio and that. I'm not really sure. I don't have a kilowatt meter or an amp meter. I want to see. I'd like to put a thing on to see what I'm drawing, because apparently this is only 100 watt, you know, maximum. You don't want to go no higher than 100 watts. But what that does is charge controller. Basically, I can hook up like 2 of those sets into this, and I can charge batteries. Like during the daytime, you know, when you're not doing nothing, you know, you can charge 45 or 90 watts all day long, as long as the sun comes out. And then at nighttime, you know, you got your batteries, you hook up your inverter to it, and then you can sit around, you know, watch TV or, you know, do whatever you want to do, and you're not plugged into the grid, so you're not paying your electric company for anything. But yeah, and look, the sun's starting to come out, and it's almost time for me to go to bed to go to work. You believe that shit? Yeah. Okay, well, this is Radical Dan, waiting on my wife to come home from Kentucky. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.